Okay, we're going to demonstrate a finger gutter using Aquaplast micro perforated. And the first thing you're going to do is put it in the water. I have my splint pan set at 192 degrees, which is a little high, but it cools off pretty quickly. And when it's clear is when it's ready. Kind of dry it off. And then what you're going to do is kind of fold the edges a little bit so that it's comfortable for the patient at the bottom. And then pinch it. And from here you can kind of bend it or mold it to the direction you want it to harden. If you want it to be a little flex, you would hold it there. If you want it fully extended, which is what I'm going to do today, I'm going to hold it here until it hardens. And while that hardens, you would prepare your two straps. I usually do Velcro closure, or I would use the taping. If I wanted something more low profile, I would use maybe a transport tape, which you can kind of divide in two, and then have the patient wrap that around for closure. So either of those closure techniques are appropriate depending on what your needs are. We're still kind of waiting for this it takes a little while, but when it's hardened, it's going to turn that white and it will just pop apart. So, you know, at this point, you've got kind of this thing going on. Don't panic, it's not going to get stuck. It's going to pop apart. In fact, it's probably almost ready. Don't try to pop it apart at this point. You're going to see it's sticking and it's going to be a little harder. Usually you'll have to wait until it's completely hardened before it's going to pop apart easily. You can see right here that it's still kind of stuck. We're still waiting. As you can see, it's still not 100% hardened. Oh, now it's going. Okay, so then it pops apart like this. And what you would do is take then your scissors and trim it. Trim those edges off. You can trim it as shallow as you want. I usually curl the edges a little bit. Make sure you're not digging into the fingernail. And then you pop it on. At this point, you have a really nice fit, I think, on your gutter. You can choose your straps if you're going to do straps. Hers is a little wet right now because I'm kind of rushing to show you. But you would put your straps on like that. So you've got your sticky back Velcro, wrap it around, trim your strap, and continue here. Now there's times when you might want to include the whole tip, and then you would just extend it and pinch the end so that you would have a closure at the top. I can do another video on that if you need. But you can see that this is pretty simple to do. This is a little quick job, but you get the idea, I'm sure. And then you just trim it. And there you go. Thanks.